Hey guys, how's it going? I had a friend that asked me, how do I use AI to search for a specific role or contact in a company? So I told him, let's take a look at it together. So here we go. We're going to run through this real quick. So normally I would try to use ChatGPT, but with GPT-5, they're kind of being a little more restrictive with terms of service, being a little more ethical than they were before. We're not going to go into ethics here. One of the AIs that have been walking that line pretty consistently is Perplexity. It scrapes sites, which is why people aren't liking so much. We're going to go ahead and use the DIA browser, which is made by Perplexity, and we've done a video about that in the past. Go check that out. So I have DIA open here. I have LinkedIn open. Yes, you should be kind of logged into LinkedIn. We're going to open up a chat here. And I'm going to go to my managed skills because I do have one in here. I called it contact search. And let's scroll to the top. So in here, it says you are a research assistant. I will give you a company's name, do the following, right? So the idea is I just want to tell it, and we'll use the case Netflix. And we'll say we're looking for someone in the broadcast or live events. So in here, we say goal, find the best contact who appears responsible for live streaming, broadcast, or live events at a company, returning only publicly available information. So the key here is we're trying to keep this ethic friendly. So we're not going to try to take advantage of that line that Perplexity is kind of walking. The idea here is a lot of sites will put little robocodes saying, don't scan our site, right? And that's where the ethics comes in. The AI could still scan it. It's taking it as a suggestion, not a law. So with that said, we're going to keep going here. I'm going to input a company name. And then the search strategy is it's going to look on LinkedIn, people search, and it's going to look for the people's titles who work at that company, right? And based on those titles, we're going to look for live streaming, broadcast, live events, live production, live experiences, producer, event operations, technical director, or broadcast engineer, or live programming. And then from there, we're going to make the priority list. We want a senior level. We want someone in management, someone that makes decisions. So we're also going to filter that by head, director, lead, manager, producer, program operations, engineering manager. And then from there, we're also going to look on socials. So the company site, we're going to look for, and on the company site, is there leads? Is there broadcast? Like, what do they have there? And then on Twitter, conferences, we'll do the same thing. And then from there, we're going to look for an email pattern. So if it can't find the phone number or email publicly, it'll look at whoever else in that company has emails, and it'll figure out a pattern, right? And then make an educated guess on it. So it's going to give us the name, title, company, email, if publicly listed, phone number, LinkedIn URL, other contact link, if there's a personal social site that it found, social URLs. So if no emails public, then it goes back to that guessing thing. So what we're going to have it put is pattern-based guess. So that's going to be our indication that it's a guess. It didn't find it publicly. And then it's going to output it in a table for us in case there's a bunch of people you might want. So we're going to go ahead and close this, and we'll go ahead and run it. So we're going to click the contact search, which is what we named it, and we'll go ahead and search for Netflix. So top contacts, so there's two, Greg and Valerie. So Greg is the vice president, head of live experiences, and Valerie is a broadcast engineer, live broadcast tech. Right, both at Netflix, and here's the email patterns that it thinks it is. Here's their LinkedIn page, and we could tweak this a little more. I don't know, these source URLs are usually clickable, but they're not clickable right now. Here's Greg's page, live experiences, and it's AI, so we could ask it some other questions too. How about someone specifically in broadcast? Well, I guess I'm asking a question, but it already gave us someone who's in broadcast, right? This Valerie. There you go. Again, Dia is really nice in search and finding information on a site. Again, the ethics to that is a little mixed bag, but we're trying to use it without pulling any private information. So we're being ethical here. But let me know what you guys think. Catch you guys later.